We appreciate you joining us here on Valley News Live. Still a few clouds out over the FM area, but a beautiful sunset is anticipated here as the sun sets lower in the western sky. 66 degrees now out at Hector with a northeast wind. It's blowing at 10 miles per hour. Air fairly dry with a dew point in the 40s out there. As we take a look across the region, Devil's Lake at 60. Minot, though, a cool 56 there. We are seeing upper 50s in Aberdeen and Watertown, South Dakota, and the mid 50s this hour. Bemidji and Roseau both sitting at 61 degrees. A lot of clouds and some showers through southern Minnesota and the Sioux Falls area. We also see some rain in the Big Sky country of Montana. Now, there's clearer skies up to the north, but that did not translate to much warmer weather. Your hour-by-hour forecast for this evening looks like this. We'll see an increase in clouds from the west as that energy of Montana moves its way into the western Dakotas, and still a rainy night for southern Minnesota and much of South Dakota. Now, as we head to bed tonight, we will mostly be dry. I can't rule out a spotty sprinkle in our far western counties. But by morning, that changes. Watch down to the south what happens as we see an explosion of showers and even some thunderstorms developing during the overnight hours, mainly in eastern South Dakota. But by daybreak, our southern counties will have a chance at seeing that rain move in. Temperatures will be around 40 to 55 degrees, quite a range there as we get started with the coolest weather up north. Watch the progression of our showers as we go toward the midday hour, and our model has this heavy rain where you see the yellows and oranges pushing right up into the I-94 corridor all the way from Jamestown into Detroit Lakes and Lakes Country. Also some very heavy rain making its way into the Twin Cities, and in fact, they'll have a chance at some severe storms as we go through the afternoon. Up north, not so much in the way of rain as all of our temperatures are fairly steady near 50 degrees. And going through the afternoon, we'll have passing bands of light to moderate showers, heavy at times for some, and then a chance for some very stout thunderstorm development in the afternoon and evening for parts of eastern Minnesota. For us, that rain chance continues into the evening, but it should taper off a little bit as we dry out the atmosphere. The wind will be from the north and will be quite cool all day long. As far as rainfall potential from this system, in the northern valley where there's drought is where we're going to see the lower potential for rain, maybe 1/10 of an inch to 2/10 of an inch for many of you. But as you go south, including Fargo, Moorhead, Valley City, southeast North Dakota, rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches will be possible. Not everyone will see that much, but where those heavy bands move over, certainly could be the case for you. 49 to start the day. Temperatures steady in the mid-50s all afternoon. Everyone pretty much in the same boat with the warmest weather in the far south and east. How about 40s for your day with spotty light showers in the Devil's Lake Basin? Here's a sunset at Diamond Lake. I want to thank Stan for uploading that gorgeous photo. Let's take a look at your forecast. After a very soggy Thursday, we may have some morning sprinkles Friday. The rest of the day looks quiet, but not necessarily warm. Still near 60 degrees. Tailgaters on Saturday. Here's what you can expect. Cool morning temperatures in the 40s, but warm afternoon temperatures. We've upped Sunday's forecast even to 70 degrees. So things are looking not too bad for the weekend ahead. Sunday night, though, into Monday, the rain chance increases and the cold air returns.
Thanks for that 70. We're not quite used to these 50s.
Yeah, no, it takes
we really need that
nice
70.
Little transition. Slower the better.
Yeah, thanks.
You bet.
Make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free.
North Dakota will ask lawmakers to more than quadruple the number of cybersecurity experts to guard against a growing number of threats to state data systems. Chief Information Officer Sean Riley told lawmakers that his agency will ask for more than $11 million in software upgrades and 37 additional cybersecurity experts in the next 2-year budget. State data systems were attacked about 34 million times over a recent 6-month period, and officials think that number will only grow. The state currently employs only 11 cybersecurity experts.
Pipeline protesters blocked a bridge in northern Minnesota. Protesters held a ceremony yesterday and raised a teepee on the bridge, which is south of Bemidji. Their demonstration prompted a delay that lasted about 2 hours. The Minnesota Public Utilities Commission agreed to replace the aging Line 3 crude oil pipeline across the state, but due to the protest, the agreement has been postponed. Canadian-based Enbridge says that there is no Line 3 replacement construction going on anywhere in Minnesota. Construction is not expected until next year.
Carson Wentz says he feels like he's ready, like he was in week 1. Beth joins us later to talk about the quarterback's journey back to the field.
It's homecoming weekend for both NDSU and UND. Up next, a couple of changes you'll need to know if you're going to tailgate in Grand Forks.
Come on, Heidi, the word's out. The media is calling your latest attack ads about Kevin Kramer inaccurate and misleading. The Associated Press, PolitiFact, KVLY, Rob Port, Newsy. It's a stampede. Heidi, stop trying to mislead North Dakota. Here's the truth. Kevin Kramer voted for guaranteed coverage for pre-existing conditions. And Heidi's ads attacking Kevin on health care, they don't pass the smell test.
I'm Kevin Kramer, candidate for Senate, and I approve this message.
The Jeep Adventure Days are going on now, and Corwin Jeep has deals on all Jeep Cherokees. Drive a new 2018 Jeep Cherokee 4x4, 29 miles per gallon, loaded for $0 down, $299 a month. Tax, title, license included. That's right, $0 down, $299 a month. Tax, title, license included. Shop now during the Jeep Adventure Days and drive off in a new Jeep Cherokee for only $299 a month. Corwin Jeep, family driven for over 100 years. Shop online, CorwinAuto.com.
Now is the perfect time to save on a beautiful new floor. Hurry into Floor to Ceiling Carpet One's National Tigressa Sales Event. For the first time ever, get 60 months special financing on a great selection of floors. That's 5 years. Save on hardwood, luxury vinyl, tile, and carpet, including super soft and stylish Tigressa carpets. The softer, stronger carpet. Don't miss our limited time 60-month special offer during the National Tigressa Sales Event at Floor to Ceiling Carpet One.
Heidi Heitkamp never forgets to talk about her North Dakota values. But in Washington, Heitkamp forgot them and sided with liberals in her party by supporting the disastrous Iran deal, giving over $100 billion to a regime that promotes terrorism, kills American soldiers, and helps Syria's dictator slaughter innocent people with chemical weapons. Those are not our values, they are their values. The RJC is responsible for the content of this advertisement.
The University of North Dakota is announcing some changes to football tailgating areas. Parking will now be held at the Alaris Center, but Tailgate Village will be moved next to the season-long tailgating spots. Day of parking spots for fans who are not a member of the Champions Club or have a reserved parking pass will now pay $5 per spot instead of $15. Fans are able to purchase multiple parking spots to allow more room for tailgating next to their car. This change will last for the rest of the 2018 season.
Former Minnesota Vikings safety Keith Nord lost his battle with aggressive cancer today. He was 60. A graduate of St. Cloud State University, Nord showed up at the Vikings training camp in the summer of 1979 with a heart full of courage and a small shot at making his NFL dream come true. Well, he defied the odds, carving out a 7-year career with the Vikings. Nord became a team captain in 1983. After professional football, Nord's next chapters included motivational speaking and on-air work for the NFL. Keith Nord is survived by his wife, Jenny, and 5 children.
Now that he's back, we need to know all the details all the time. Don't you feel like that?
I feel like that's how everyone feels, certainly. Yes, Carson Wentz fielding questions from Philadelphia media today about just when he really thought he was actually ready to take the field. We'll have those details, plus some Timberwolves news as they steal the headlines in the national spotlight. That's next.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Menards.
Heidi Heitkamp says we need to help veterans.
We have to make sure that our veterans are treated appropriately.
Appropriately? And why did Heidi vote against funding for critical care for veterans? And why did she vote against construction of military housing? I don't dislike Heidi, but the things she says just don't match up with how she votes in Washington. Not supporting our veterans? Heidi's been in Washington too long.
Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Go to Shields Home and Hardware and register for our big grillin' giveaway. Then join us Friday, September 21st, and we could draw your name.
You could win a Phoenix grill,
no-name steaks, lots of barbecue sauces, and so much more.
For official rules and details, go to valleynewslive.com.
Then click the contest button.
Click, click. We'll see you at Shields Home and Hardware.
Friday, September 21st. Deadline is at 5:45 p.m. You can't win if you don't show up.
Cirque du Soleil presents Crystal, a breakthrough ice experience. Cirque du Soleil Crystal from September 26th through 30th at Ralph Engelstad Arena. Tickets at CirqueDuSoleil.com.
It's Dakota Spa's Fall Inventory Liquidation Blowout. Going on now through the 22nd. Huge discounts. Plus, you get a $100 Visa gift card, spa cover, and steps and chemical kit. Register to win Bison tickets and get great deals like their #1 selling American Whirlpool. Only $136.50 a month. Dakota Spas are American made with the highest warranty. Check out Dakota Spas on Facebook for hours and specials. Located on the I-29 frontage road next to Ultimate Transportation. Dakota Spas. Say it with me.
It's like an invisible intruder in your home. Kevin Kramer sold out the privacy of North Dakota families. Kevin Kramer passed a law letting internet providers sell your personal information without telling you, putting you at risk of identity theft, financial fraud, and worse. Kevin Kramer got $141,000 from the internet providers. You lost your privacy. Kevin Kramer sold out North Dakota. Majority forwards responsible for the content of this ad.
How about that? Carson Wentz leading the huddle at practice today in Philadelphia as he prepares to lead the Eagles again on Sunday. Wentz continues to express how ready he felt week 1, saying he feels the same today as he did then, but he knows now he has the full confidence of the team doctors as well. As for handling expectations and emotions as he takes the field again, he says he'll rely on his experience.
The same way I tempered excitement, going back to my first start in college, my junior year, my first start in the league against Cleveland, a couple of years ago. I think it's the same kind of approach. Obviously, I'm going to have a lot of excitement and everything, but once we get playing, it'll just be football again.
Wentz will have one of his favorite targets back on the field with him this weekend. The Eagles signing receiver Jordan Matthews back. One of Wentz's best friends, Matthew averaged 75 catches for nearly 900 yards and 6 touchdowns per season in his first 3 with the Eagles. And the Timberwolves stealing national headlines today as word breaks Jimmy Butler has asked to be traded. The Atlantic, the first to break the news that Butler has requested trades to either the Brooklyn Nets, LA Clippers, or the New York Knicks. Team president and coach Tom Thibodeau apparently has had no interest in trading him. A lot of rumors in this one about issues with teammates, but late today reports are it all comes down to the contract. Camps start on Tuesday for the NBA. We expect plenty more news on this one this week. Plus, we've got Vikings news, and we've got our Taco John's Play of the Week coming up tonight at 10. So stick with us.
They can't break up that dynasty yet. Oh, wait, it hasn't.
You mean that Bulls team that's moved to Minneapolis?
I guess it's not a dynasty.
Yeah, it didn't go so well in Chicago.
Well, I hate to rain on your parade, but tomorrow morning, showers will push up from the south. A very wet day. Could see a little over an inch of rain right here in Fargo. Drier for the weekend.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Enjoy your evening. Sure hope to see you back here tonight at 10.
Closed captioning of Valley News Live is provided as a public service by KVLY.
You can't even fathom how somebody's life is going to change.
I think you could actually win this show.
This is when a star is born. The Got Talent season finale. Live from Hollywood, tonight on NBC.
I thought you were your mother.
What?
You remind me of her sometimes, just in how you look and sound and act and where you carry your weight.
I Feel Bad special preview tonight.
Today we're here.